jacket. That's very sober looking.
I've been getting myself dressed since I was...
Yes, but you're married now.
This really is a bothersome thing.
It's a splendid thing. I'm very proud of you. Let me help. I hope you do not find home dull, Jonathan. The gentleman at Sir Walter's house said that once you tasted war, you were sure to be bored at home.
Bored? How could one be bored? With everything clean, just so. One of one's books so close to hand. And one's wife just there whenever one...
Thank you, Mary.
Besides, one can hardly be bored with people shooting at magicians every hour of the day. I hope they catch the French swine.
Do you have to go back to Norrell?
I'm in the middle of my apprenticeship, Belle. I need Norrell. I need to study with him and address certain questions which I require an answer to. That is all. I need be no more close to him than that. Besides, I was in the peninsula. I think I could look after myself.
You're very handsome, Mr. Strange. Although your hair does have more grey in it than it did before the war.
I think you are very beautiful, Mrs. Strange. Terribly sorry. My carriage was caught behind a man driving cows in Eton Wick.
As I said, I failed to see what good we are to do. Magic cannot cure madness.
Well, it does no harm to try. At the very least, the prince will give us his royal warrant. Then we may say we do magic by royal appointment. And that is very respectable.
I am Gilbert Norrell, Your Majesty, of Hertford Abbey, Yorkshire, the restorer of English magic and the greatest magician of the age.
And I am Your Majesty's servant, Jonathan Strange, of Ashfair in Shropshire, magician in ordinary to the army during the late war. It is the hope of Your Majesty's children that our magic may afford you some relief from your illness.
Mr. Strange, but it was exactly as I had imagined. There are still so many misconceptions about the kinds of magic that we do. Only the other day I heard Lord Castlereagh remark that you had, at Wellington's insistence, employed black magic in Spain. Well, I corrected him, of course. I told him that we only do modern magic for the modern age. Mr. Strange?
I've seen statues of him in the north, and engravings in books. I never saw a painting before. The Raven King. That gentleman there, with the silvery hair, that would seem to be one of his fairy servants.
Yes. Yes, and there is a unicorn and a manticora and other similarly ridiculous creatures. This is a picture of everything that has disgraced and crippled English magic for the last 300 years.
Magic did you attempt?
Noel's old favourites. They did not work. consider that he much wanted them to work.
I was at Lady Westbury's house yesterday afternoon. I met a young lady there who seems to be under the impression that you're teaching her. Stylish girl, not handsome, but very rich.
Right.
And apparently wild for magic. Miss Grey. She has a room decorated with your pictures. She told me that she's paid you 400 guineas to be your pupil.
Well, I think I might forget a young lady, but I do not think I could forget 400 guineas.
And why she said it? To make me jealous? What am I to say to her?
Tell her I did not receive the 400 guineas. Well, you know I do not take pupils. Norrell would have a blue fit for one thing.
I do not understand. I do not understand why people must. One does one's best, and then all of a sudden you're in the middle of it. Do you know who shot Norrell?
Yes.
Well, then let us not pretend about it anymore.
I hope you do not make yourself uneasy about Lady Pole. Please do not give yourself any blame.
I feel that was stupid, Jonathan. I'm not even entirely sure that I considered that she was in fact mad. Will you go back to the king?
Norrell will not. Perhaps I might go back. Perhaps I might find a path where Norrell cannot.
Please do not do it because you think you might be able to find a way to help my friend. Very kind of you, but please do not do it.
Well,
I'm finished with it, Jonathan. It's too painful to think about.
My book naturally gravitates towards Mr. Norrell's many achievements. Chapter 2 concerns the wonderful events at York, the talking statues.
It is a good opportunity to dispel forever the rumor that I use magic to do laundry.
It is a very fine book, Henry. Lord, I've enjoyed reading it. Forgive me, gentlemen, I have an appointment.
Then, of course, the range ships at Brest, the sea beacons.
Are they finished?
For the purposes of the book. There are then 15 chapters dealing with the pernicious nature of the magic of the past. The remaining 2 detail our hopes and suggestions for what modern magic might achieve. Mr. Murray has given me a few more days to come up with a final chapter on Mr. Norrell's greatest and most prestigious challenge, his attendance on the king.
Shame it did not work.
We may turn that to our advantage. Mr. Norrell has long held the view that magic cannot cure madness.
You mentioned Lady Pole in this context.
No. We think it important to present your trip to Windsor as a heroic and patriotic attempt to do magic that simply cannot be done.
Well, we did not attempt absolutely everything.
We attempted every functioning spell that might be applicable.
Well, perhaps there might be spells which have fallen into disrepute or been misreported.
I do not understand what you mean.
I think what Mr. Strange is trying to say is that considering the myths and superstitions which have grown up over the last 300 years, it is near impossible to extract any meaningful magic from the way that things used to be done at all. That is what you meant to say, is it not, Mr. Strange?
Yes.
Well, Your Majesty.
It's been a great pleasure.
As my tutor was right. Worth a try, eh?
I do not see you, magician, but I see your companion very clearly. With such silver hair as he has, I ought to be able to see him very well.
Your Majesty?
A king, say you? That's all very well, but I'm bound to observe that I have never heard of any of your kingdoms. Lost Hope? Where is Lost Hope? The city of the Iron Angels, where is that? I am King of Great Britain, sir. A place everybody knows and is clearly marked on all the maps.
Sir?
Do not be angry. I am a king, you are a king. Let's all be kings together.
Your Majesty.
I would
Can you hear me?
dearly like that. The last time I was permitted out of these rooms was on a Monday in 1810, 946 years ago.
Your Majesty.
Let this music be the envoy sent to summon the king. Let this slipper be the hansel the king shall receive. And let the moment of this flame's death be the moment the king shall appear.
I believe this is yours, Your Majesty.